Hey, hello, hey, everyone. Tara here in the craft cabin. How are you today? Hope all is well. It's another lovely day. I am taking a half day today. So when I finish today at 1:30, I am going home. I can't wait to have a little bit of time off and just chill out. So I don't know what to do for the afternoon. I was going to take some crafty stuff home with me, and one of the things I want to do is learn how to embroider. So maybe I will do that. I did embroidery years ago, but I haven't done much since. So I might get crafty myself later on. We're going to take some time off. If you are online, do say hello, give us a thumbs up, or let me know who you are and what you're at today. I have been busy doing orders and things in the shop and doing promotions. Hey Neve, how's it going? And Avine, thanks a million for tuning in every day, guys. It's lovely. I have to meet you. You just have to come down to the shop at some stage when we all reopen and that. And we were also really busy actually this week. Our local creche, they got us to put together hampers for their kids. So we did 130 craft hampers. So it was brilliant. So maybe some of the kids who got their hampers are watching today. So hello to the kids of Ballyconnell, particularly all the kids in Crafty Kids. Oh, hello. If any of you are on, I hope you got your craft hamper, and I hope you think you have lots of goodies. Lots of things you can make in it. I did give you instructions and things as well, so you'll be able to follow my instructions and make lots of things and watch these videos as well, because we're always making things on here as well. So today I was thinking, when I was walking over, I just live right across the road from the craft shop. I was walking over and I was thinking, what's missing in our village? What are the things that we haven't made in our village? And I was just thinking, a scarecrow. We haven't made a scarecrow, and I think we need to put a scarecrow in one of our fields. I was thinking actually, when I was looking at this earlier on, I think we might need to put it near our strawberries so the birds don't eat all the strawberries in our craft village. So I think we might do that. So we're making a scarecrow. Now this is a very simple one. The one we're going to make together is going to be a little bit more complicated, but I just whizzed this up really quickly before I came online. So this is made just with paper and a lollipop stick, and some bits and bobs. So we're going to make something similar but better, because I think we can improve. Sometimes when you make something for the first time, you realize, oh, I could do it differently, or what if I did this, or what if I did that? So sometimes it's even nice to go back to a craft that you did ages ago and try and do it again and do it differently. How would you make it different this time, or how do you make it better? Because sometimes as we grow up and we get more experience, we can do things better. So sometimes it's nice to go back. But anyway, let's make a scarecrow. So sorry about the buzzing. Anita's in our other shop and leaving and putting the alarm on. So I'm going to put this down and we are going to start. So hello. So to make this one, we'll start off doing the head, because the head I think we'd probably do something similar. So let's see if I have some cream paper. Yeah, this is the one I used for this. So I think I might do this one again. So I'm going to use a circle. That one might be a wee bit too big. Might use that. That might be better. So I might do this one a wee bit smaller. So I'm going to cut out his face. So I'm just doing, okay. There's no lead in that one. Lead in this one. So I'm going to do a circle. And I'm going to cut this one out. So sometimes when you have a big sheet of paper, it can be hard to cut out a shape. So if you cut it into a smaller shape first, it's easier to handle. So I'm cutting this out all the way around. So I have a face. So we start with that. Turn it round so you see the black is bits on the back if you don't want to see those. So I'm going to do a hat, but I think maybe we might do a different style of hat. We might do more like a bowler hat on this guy. And what about doing it? Do I have some black card? I do have some black card. So we give him a black hat maybe. So I'm going to do this one like a bowler hat. So I'm going to draw it. Oops. But this one, I'm going to draw it a little bit. I don't know if you can read. Oh, there, maybe you can see it in the light. I don't want it just ordinary, so I've just kind of given it a bit of a slant just to make it a little bit different. And I'm going to cut it out properly, but I might make it a little bit jaggedy and raggedy because scarecrows tend to be in old clothes, don't they? I should have, yeah, that's going to be big enough. Might do it just a wee bit longer. So they're in kind of raggedy clothes, aren't they? So I don't want the edges to be too neat on this one. So I'm going to, whoops. So I have my hat like this, but what I might do with my, where are my nice little scissors? Where are my nice wee scissors? They're gone. No, don't know where my nice ones are. So what I might do in this one is just like cut little bits out, maybe just make it a wee bit more raggedy. So if I cut, so I'm just making little cuts into it and taking little chunks out of it. I might do a few little cuts in it that I can bend up the card. So again, I just want to make it a little bit more raggedy. Maybe on one side of this one, I might take a circular piece out of it. So maybe it looks like somebody has bitten his hat or something. And I might do the same up at the top. So again, just to make it look a wee bit more messy. Now, so I've just made a little hat for him. So that's going to be his hat, like this. Now I'm going to make some hair, and for the hair it's just little strips of yellow card. That's all I did. I made lots of these and I was cutting it because they were so small. So just cut them into different, these are all the one length, so I'm just going to cut a few into different lengths as well. Whoops. So I'm going to stick these onto the back of my hat. So we're just going to get some glue. And I'm going to, whoops, get all my little bits together. And I'm just sticking them on the back so they come out the side and the bottom, and put them all different ways. So like this. So I'm sticking them so when it comes like that, when I turn it around, it's going to look like lots of bits of hair. I'll do a few more. Whoops. Do some on this side as well. Ooh, flicking all over the place. And they don't have to follow any format. Whoops. I might do, and some are longer and shorter, which is perfect, because then it makes it more kind of messy. And I do one or two just up at the side here as well. I put a little bit here. And I put one there. Whoops. Stay glue, stay. So now I have hair on him, okay? So if I put a little bit of glue on the top of my head and stick the hat down, whoops, bits of paper coming off, put a wee bit more glue there. No. So I have my head, okay? So we do the features in a little minute. I'm just going to make everything first. What we could do as well, what about a little strip of red? So we can do a little strip of red going across. Yeah, I like that. So just going to put a little bit of glue on the red piece of paper and stick it. Yeah, I like that. So you see, you could do something really simple like this one. I just put a little black line across this one, or you could do something a little bit more complicated like this one. So we'll do the features in a little minute. On this one, we're going to do the body. So I just did a square, just a very simple little square, but I think on this one, we might give him like a little top and give him some trousers as well. So let's see, we do some, what colour did I do the last one? We do some blue maybe. I have some blue scrap paper, and we could give him some red actually, could we? to match his hat. Would our Scarecrow have matching things? I think so. So let's do a little, let me cut some of this off just so I have smaller pieces to work with. So we're going to do, what about doing a little t-shirt for him? A little t-shirt and little trousers, okay? So we could do that with both of these. So we'll do his trousers first. So I'm going to make trousers out of this. So just very simple. Just depends on how wide your piece of paper is. Just a very simple shape. It doesn't have to be anything amazing. So we cut his trousers out. Like this. So we have a little pair of trousers for him. Oh, and what we could do is, how about sticking some of the straw out the end of his trousers? Oh yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Okay, let's do that as well. So I have another little piece of yellow there, so I'll stick that down. So I have his trousers and I have straw coming out the end of his trousers. Liking that. So let's do a little t-shirt for him now. So I just want to get the sizes right. So I have it a little bit bigger. That's okay. So we'll have, I need to come down a wee bit. There we go. I just want to get it wide enough so it's long enough. I do that and that. So I have a little t-shirt shape I'm going to cut out. You could do it, oh, we could have done brown actually. We could have done a coat for him, couldn't we? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's summertime, so he's not going to get too cold, I don't think. So just going to cut this out. Oops. So you can go mad. You could use patterned paper as well. So if you have some nice patterned or coloured paper as well, you could make a shape as well. So we have his trousers and his top. Perfect. So just going to put the bottom or the top of the trousers and stick this on like that. So what about a little yellow as well for coming out of his t-shirt? I think we do that as well. So lots of straw on this guy. So again, I'm just cutting little strips of yellow, just, whoops, so it's straw-like. Flick it on the back, and I'm going to put a little bit of yellow coming out of the side. So I have a wee bit of glue, like that. We'll do another piece here. Oops, not going to stick. So we have that. So it's all the straw coming out, and one has come off here. Yeah. Okie dokie. So I have my main bits done. So I'm going to decorate these ones, and then we can put them on to our lollipop sticks. Oops. Put the glue on top. So I'm going to use a marker. Do I have my Sharpie? Yeah. So on this one, what I did is I stuck little pieces of card onto it, just so it made it look like it was patches. So I'm going to do patches on this one as well, but I'm just going to do it with a marker. Actually, maybe use a thin one. So if I do like little squares and do like little stitches all around it like that, so it looks like it's all messy and patchworked. Might do like raggedy bits as well coming off it. So we do another patch here, and I'm just doing little lines on it, and we might do one little one here like that. So we have like this. We could, let me see, what about giving him a flower on his shirt? I think we do that. So I have bits and bobs in here that I can use. So I'm going to put a little flower on him as well. So I'm going to put a good bit of glue on there. I'm going to give him a flower. I like that. So this is going to be my main shape. So I've that nearly done. So I leave that to one side and I'm going to do his face. So on his face, I'm going to give him googly eyes. So I have 2 googly eyes. So if I, oh, come on. So again, if you don't have googly eyes, you can just draw little eyes in as well. That one's not going to cooperate. Oh, I think my nails are broken. That's the problem. No, so we have one little eye. You know what it is? My fingers are all sticky. That's why. So and even another eye. I'm going to give him a nose, a little like carrot nose. And this is obviously the last one I did. Like that. And stick that on like that. I'm going to give him some cheeks. So all I'm going to do is with a crayon, I'm going to colour in some little cheeks for him or her. Like that. And then going to give a mouth. So let me see, do I have, yeah, I think I'll use a thinner one. So I'm just going to give maybe, oops, a wee bit thicker. So again, it's just lots of little lines all along, like that. So I have my little face done and I have my head done. So what I used on this one was a lollipop stick. So I'm going to do the same on the other one. I don't have, oh, wait till I pop over here and get a thick lollipop stick. Sorry. So we can colour this one in. What about doing the bottom of this one brown? We colour it in brown so it looks more stick-like. Just something a wee bit different. Like that. So just the bit that's going to be seen. And do that. And what about with a little bit of green? I have some green paper. I'm going to do a little bit of grass maybe down at the bottom. So we cut that in half. And just, we've done this loads of times before when you're making grass, just to cut little strips, not all the way down, just leave it a little bit up from the bottom. So you have a base there. And I'm just going to bend these down like that. I'm going to stick this to the bottom like that. And what about a little flower here? Because now I have my little thing of flowers here. What other one do I have? Oh, let's see, a little blue flower. I don't know if I've ever really seen blue flowers, have you? So we could put a little blue one up here and a little pink one down here. And we could do just in the middle of it, just to make it more flower-like. So we have this. So now I'm going to stick all my bits and pieces together. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the head on top of the body. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue just along the neck here. So I have like this, so I have him together. And now on the back here, I'm going to stick this down just with a little bit of sellotape. So I have some tape here. So I'm just going to pop this on the back, hold it down, might put one up at the top as well, just to give it a little bit of strength. Whoops, a bit longer, I think. So when I lift this up then, I have my Scarecrow. I like this one. So I'm going to show you the two together. So this one I made, this is a little bit more simple maybe, and it has little pegs for hands and just a plain rectangle piece of paper and some patches made out of different coloured paper and a little hat and straw coming out. And then this one that we just made, I actually could give him some arms there. Actually, I could use, I think I'm going to give him some arms actually. So I have a lollipop stick here and I'm just going to snap it in half like that. I'm going to snap another one in half and then maybe I do legs for him as well. So this thing I love about doing crafts is that you can kind of just make it up as you go along. So let's stick these down. So some are longer or shorter than others, and that is perfectly fine because scarecrows are meant to be a bit wonky. And I'm going to use the edge that I've snapped because then it just looks a bit more interesting. You can use the rounded edges if you want as well, but I think these little rough jaggedy edges will look good as well. I'll get a wee bit more. And again, you could do these all different lengths. So you could have one long arm and one short arm. Why don't we do that for the crack? Every scarecrow in the world looks different, so it doesn't matter what way mine looks. Oops. A little bit more. Stick him down. And my other one. Oops. We make that leg a wee bit longer. Sure, why not? No. What about that? Oh, I like that now. That's great. Lovely. So as I was saying, this is the simpler ones. If you want to do something really simple, you can do that. If you want something a little bit more difficult, try making a hat with lots of little bits coming out of it. You could make separate bits of his costume or his outfit, so you can give him lots of different things. You can make his arms and legs from lollipop sticks, so you can just snap them and stick them on to the back of it. And then with the lollipop stick itself, you can give it a little bit of zhuzh, a little bit of zazzle or whatever on the bottom. So I've just put a little bit of paper and some flowers. So that's what I've done today. So I have two little scarecrows. So let me, take these. I'm going to come back. Hello, hey everyone. Neve is still on and Aileen is on. We have others watching that haven't said hello, but that's okay. So I'm going to come and pop these down on our craft village. So I'm going to send this around. Whoops. So here we are. Da, 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 da. So I think we might, I think we might put one of them over here. There isn't much over here. So we have a little scarecrow here. And I do think we need a scarecrow to mind our lovely strawberries so he can keep the crows away from our strawberries. How about that? So there we go. Just have a little look at our village. It's coming along nicely. What's missing in our village? I think we need to have a think about what's missing as well so we can add more things to it. So there we go. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. So today was scarecrows. So I hope you have fun making some scarecrows wherever you are today. So that's it, guys. I am going to sign off because I'm having the afternoon off. Well, when I say off, I'm going home. More than likely, I'll end up doing some work. But anyway, I am going to sit and read my book and have my lunch for sure. So have a good day, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Good luck.